I'm Patti Moreno, the garden girl.
And I'm William Moss, and today we're going to talk about planting tomatoes.
I love growing tomatoes every single year. I grow something like 25 different varieties. I know, I'm obsessed with tomatoes, and I grow heirloom tomatoes. They just taste so much better, and that's what I'm growing tomatoes for the taste.
Now, regardless of what tomato you plant, you want to give them the best possible chance with proper planting. Tomatoes are the exception to the rule. Most plants want to be planted at the same level they are in the pot, not these guys.
When we plant them deeply, what's going to happen is roots are going to grow out of the stem. That's going to give us a really good root ball. It's going to give us a lot of roots that are going to be able to bring lots of water and nutrients to those tomatoes.
So typically, you know, the hole would only be for this about maybe 4 or 5 inches, but you can see this hole is pretty deep. So I'm going to take him out, and now I want to place it way down in the bottom of this hole. Once again, this is a no-no for almost every other plant, but it's perfectly fine. It'll do great there. And now I'm going to just add a little compost to it so I fill the hole in.
I grow huge tomatoes every single year. They grow to be 12 feet tall. And I think that's because of the compost that I add.
Compost is great to add to tomatoes because it has calcium in it, and tomatoes need that calcium. It helps prevent blossom end rot, which is when the tomato gets that dark brown spot on the end and becomes unusable. So we don't want that.
But we also have other things in here already. We've got some marigolds. Now, marigolds are great companion plants to tomatoes. That insect repellent is in the roots of the plant. We also have some basil here that we're gonna companion plant with our tomatoes. Any kind of fragrant herb will work. So I'm planting basil, but you can use parsley, you can use oregano. We planted our first tomato plant.
But how are you gonna plant this one deep? I mean, this is when you start to say, how in the world, you know, I'm not gonna dig a hole that's 3 feet to plant them down. So how do people approach this? And we got a good idea for that, Patti.
We do, and we are gonna use the trenching method to plant this tomato plant. We've already dug a trench here.
And we're gonna place this tomato over in the trench. So I'm just gonna pop off the pot. It's another one of your tasty heirlooms,
Yes,
right?
yes, Tiffin Mennonite, I love it.
Going to put them down in here, and we're going to lay the plants into the trench. Everything that's going to be under the ground needs to be bare, stem. So we just pop all these leaves off. And so I'll hold it right here and let you fill in around the base of that. And this is how you turn a lanky 3-foot tomato into a stout 8-inch tomato.
So let's keep planting. We've got a hole already here. We've got one more tomato plant to plant.
Oh, we need a trench for him.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
long.
Look at this guy.
Oh, that's good for a bass right there.
Oh my gosh.
That's bass fishing. We're gonna put him back in the garden though, let him keep doing his job. Tomatoes are surprisingly drought tolerant, as you know, Patti. They're surprisingly drought tolerant. But when they're first getting established, you wanna make sure you give them the water that they need. So give them a lot of water in the beginning, let them develop that healthy root system, and you'll be fine. So the main thing to remember about planting tomatoes is 1, you wanna plant them deep. 2, you want to make sure you get some good compost down in there, especially something with calcium in it. And then 3, water, water, water in the beginning. All those things are going to help you establish a nice, healthy root system on your tomato, which is going to pay off with tomatoes for you all summer long.
Thank you so much, William, for planting my tomato bed here with me. I'm going to take care of it, I'm going to maintain it, and grow some tasty tomatoes.
And I want to stop by for some great salsa.
Absolutely. Oh, I can't wait. I'm Patti Moreno, the garden girl.
And I'm William Moss.
Thanks for watching.